Hello and good morning, everyone. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Nibal and I am from Evotech. Uh, this weekly workshop is for us to discuss with the industry and answer your questions and try to help you to connect to Tatmeen. I have my colleague with me, Moeed Youssef, also, and we will be trying to answer your questions. I want to update you that this call is recorded and the recording will be shared with you after this call. Of course, you will not be able to access it directly when you see the pop-up message on the Teams channel. However, we will share the YouTube recording link with you after this call so that you can attend it. Um, okay, I will start with the questions. Everyone is muted. However, I will allow the mic for the person next in line to ask the question. Please unmute yourself and ask your question. Uh, we have Zain. Zain, good morning.
Good morning, Nibal. Hi, how are
Good,
you?
good morning. Good morning.
Nibal, just I want to ask if there any update for our this technical error for our local sales permit. You know, this is the third week we are waiting just to solve this issue.
Okay.
And
Then there were two issues or two challenges with the local sales permit. One challenge was regarding the was not from our side, it was from the import permit system, and that is sorted out. The other challenge that you might be facing is caused by currencies that you are using, which has more than 2 decimal points. Is it the case? Is your import local sales permit having value or unit value more than 2 decimal points?
I didn't check. I will check because
Yes.
this is. If you
I,
can
so,
just can you forward to me by email to forward
sure,
to
sure.
okay and it okay.
That challenge might be caused if the manufacturer is using a currency that is usually low in value, like Japanese currency or any currency that you can go, the unit value might go 2 or 3 decimal points. This is, if it's more than 2 decimal points, then there might be a challenge. We will update you, but this is, I
Okay.
think this is what we saw regarding your local sales permit. If you can somehow work on that, then that would be great. Probably use a different currency that is less than 3 decimal points, so 2 decimal points. Then the local sales permit will be accepted. Please, we will reply to you today, hopefully, with that.
Okay. خلاص إن شاء الله.
Just one thing to add here. I just
Yes.
want to ask, you are testing this in staging or production?
Now we are in production.
So you want to do commissioning in production against local sales permit?
Okay.
This is my question.
Yeah, as per what I understand, it is in
Yes,
production.
Mike. They're working on production. Yes.
So you have tested in staging system. It's working fine for you.
I think yeah, they already tested. But the
Okay.
issue it is coming when they are uploading in the production, so this system error come and not rejected.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. Then Nibal will reply back to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then remember we shared you shared with us, or you informed us that you tested it using the import permit system, the shipping permit number. However,
Okay.
we also recommend that you go and try the testing with the local sales permit number that we provided you, the sample one on staging. And once you do that testing, we will also work and reply to you on the current case that you are having.
Okay, I can ask them again, yeah, to confirm if they did it or not, and we will do it. Okay.
Please. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Zain. Anish, good morning.
Good morning, Nibal.
Good morning.
I just want we are 3PL logistics and we are service provider as serialization and aggregation also. So my
Okay.
question is, suppose I did some testing for one client in the stage portal regarding commissioning. So once I did the commissioning, it is successfully commissioned, but with a warning, says this client is doesn't have B2B, means no business partner, something like that. It will make an issue in the commissioning.
No, you need to be specific, Anish. What exactly was the error message?
It was a warning, commission with warning. The
What is the
GCP,
warning? Yeah.
GCP, that client GCP does not have any business partner.
Okay. The client
Yeah.
GCP. Yeah, go ahead, Mike. Sorry, Mike.
Yeah, so for this one, you can now go to the your master data screen and try to resync. Once business partner is resync, this warning will be gone. This is just a warning. This is not an error. Your data is commissioned. To resolve this, just go to your master data and try to press the resync button. That is working now.
Actually, we are doing this service on their behalf. We are using their credential. That's why.
Yeah, that's fine. See,
Okay.
this is related to the partner master data. So if you are
Okay.
using their credential, that's fine. If they are using, you are using, that doesn't matter. You just need to go to the master data screen in your portal
Okay.
and press the resync button. Master data will be resync and this error warning message will be gone. This is just a warning message. This is not an error message.
So it will not affect the commissioning, right?
No, no, it will not affect the commissioning.
And one more thing, I tried to create a carrier unit from my side in the stage portal itself. Did this, it will reflect as commission in the Tatmeen or
Sorry, you tried what?
creating a carrier unit?
I didn't get that as well.
No.
Create what?
Create a means I just want to make a carrier unit just like palette, scanning some cases and
Okay, pilot. So
items.
you are doing file upload.
Yes, not file
Yeah.
upload. We are using B2B user, but it is
Okay.
reflecting in Tatmeen as commission.
Yeah, fine. So you are doing the packing in a pallet,
Packing.
right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, so
Yes.
that's fine. That will work fine. This
It
is
will
called
reflect
this
as
is
commission
yeah.
or
So during the commissioning, there are packing activities and commissioning activities. Commissioning and packing done at the same time when you do the commissioning activity.
actually these products are already commissioned. So I
Okay.
received in my GLN, then I unpacked it, then I
Uh-huh.
just tried to pack it again for
Yeah,
just
that's
for
fine.
one shipping.
That's fine.
So that scenario, once I finished it, it is reflecting in Tatmeen as commission, not
Yeah,
as
because
packing.
uh no, so commissioning was done, then the shipment was done to your GLN, right?
Yes.
You are what, 3PL?
Yeah, 3PL.
Okay, and then you unpacked those items and you packed
Yes.
it again in the new hierarchy.
New hierarchy.
Correct. And now you are saying that this is a commissioning event, right?
Yeah, in the Tatmeen, it is showing us commissioning event.
Okay, can you give us a screenshot with the detail and we'll look into it because this is a packing event. We just want to make
Okay.
sure what activities you have performed.
Okay, sure.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks, Anish. Thank you. Uh, Tinu, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi,
Sorry.
hi,
Long
Naval.
name.
This
Good
is
morning.
Priyanka.
Priya.
Yeah.
Good morning.
I just have a question with regard to the Tatmeen reporting for the government entities, like for the Emirates Health Services and the HARD.
Okay.
So how do we need to, like report in Tatmeen because we have shipments?
You are a manufacturer?
Yes,
Okay. And you're shipping to government entities?
correct. Yes.
Okay. So that discussion is already with the Ministry of Health.
Okay.
And until now, there's no update on it. But just to update you, Emirates Health Services are already operational and they are working on the connectivity to Tatmeen for all their facilities. So sooner or later, the requirements would apply to everyone. I would say be prepared. And if you have any questions to ask, please send it directly to the Ministry of Health.
Okay, sure. And
Mhm.
it is the same for the other entity as well for the health authority Abu Dhabi.
Saha, Rafid, Ministry of Health,
Mhm.
Department of Health, they are all working on the connectivity as well.
Sure.
But
So
but I'm telling you, if you need to get a legal answer or a solid answer, reach out to the ministry and they will reply to you. Mm.
sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Nibal. Yeah,
Thank you. Thank
this
you.
is what was the question. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Bye. Arshad. Arshad, can you unmute yourself?
Yeah, hello. Assalamu
Hello.
alaikum. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. I'm in charge pharmacist, Abdul Hassan Pharmacy, and this is my first
We
meeting
don't hear you well,
with
Arshad.
Tatmeen.
Arshad, sorry to cut
And
you off. We
oh,
don't hear you well, Arshad. The voice is breaking.
don't hear. Hello. Now it's okay, sir.
Still low.
Hello.
Yes. Tell me, Arshad.
Yes, sir. Sir, this is my first meeting with Tatmeen, and actually, I don't know what Tatmeen is and what is the purpose of Tatmeen.
Okay.
I'm new here in Abu Dhabi. First, I was working as trainee pharmacist in Sharjah,
Okay.
and recently I
Arshad,
joined here.
Arshad,
Yes, sir.
have you gone through the website tatmeen.ae?
No, sir. I think my admin just gave me this link that please just join this
Okay.
meeting and just
Arshad, what I
no.
suggest,
Yes, sir.
well, first of all, welcome on board and thanks for joining us for this call. I would recommend that you go to the website tatmeen.ae. There is ample amount of information that you can go through. There are videos, video recording as well. You can also go through the chat of this call, and you can also see the recordings, previous recordings of previous calls that you, if you want, you can also attend those. I would highly recommend that you start with these. One important file I would say is the FAQ file, the frequently asked questions. Go through these, and if you still have more questions, please email us to onboarding@tatmeen.ae, or join us for the next call with specific questions that you need. But we are not having these calls as training calls. These are just Q&A sessions. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Onboarding Tatmeen
Arshad, just
dot com.
go to the website. Also, the email is on the website as well. Please go to the website and go through the training materials there and the video recordings that are there as well.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Arshad. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
Thanks. Mansoor, good morning.
Good morning, Nibal.
Good morning.
This is I'm from Prime Healthcare Group.
Mhm.
Recently, we have received one shipment from one of our supplier. We are trying to do receiving in Tatmin portal.
Okay.
Now, first issue what we found is we have around 46 GLNs. Okay, and we have set up in Tatmin portal, there is authorized GLNs, right? In that there is a default location to be set. So what we did is we have set hospital as default location earlier. Now we received shipment to the warehouse GLN. When we are trying to receive in the portal, it is showing EPCID of hospital, it's invalid, it is showing. But we have all the groups authorization list. Why this error is coming, showing in the Tatmin portal?
So you unmuted. Go ahead.
No, please, if you want to
Okay.
cover, it's
I
fine.
wanted to ask more details. So you are saying you are connecting through B2B, and the B2B, you authorize the B2B for when you created the B2B user, you gave the B2B user access to all the GLNs that you are having, correct?
No, Nibal. Before going to B2B, we were trying in the Tatmin portal
In the
itself
portal.
directly in the
Okay.
portal.
Yeah.
So in the portal receiving section, is there, right? In receiving, we entered the SSC number and it was showing EPC ID of hospital is invalid.
So, Mansoor, yes, Mansoor,
Yeah.
when you did the shipping event,
Hmm.
what was the target GLN that you have put?
They have done to the warehouse, prime
Yeah,
warehouse.
so whatever GLN that is put while doing the receiving, that should be as a default GLN when you are doing the receiving. So shipping, for example, shipping, you are doing A to B. So while receiving, your portal should be at B location. Default GLN should be B location so that you can receive it. It's portal, so it's portal. That's why you have to do it in B2B. You are doing via EPCIS messages. So You don't need to make the default. You just put it part of the XML that you are passing to the system.
Okay, so in portal, my question is, say, some shipments are received to directly to the branch. So if we are going to the portal and trying to receive it, then again we have to change the default user.
Yes, correct. Because the location that you are sending the shipment, that should be in the default one to receive it.
Every time we have to do.
Yes, every
No,
time you have to do.
but I have a
Okay.
suggestion, Mansoor, just to
Yeah.
solve things for you. In each of these location, you have, let's say, a supervisor or a pharmacist in charge or somebody in charge. You can create a mobile portal user for each one of your 46 locations. And when you create that user, you appoint that person only to that location. So this way you will not have to change the default user or the default location every time they log in. So once one person in charge in each of those locations is responsible only for his location.
Okay, so we have to create 46 users then.
That's my
Okay,
suggestion to
okay,
simplify your operations only.
okay, okay, fine.
So a pharmacist in a certain pharmacy that you are sending your goods to will log in and he will have access only to his location. So once he receives, he doesn't have to change the default location. He has only one location.
Okay, understood, Nipal. Yeah,
Yeah,
we will go ahead with this. Another question I have.
yeah.
Now, in this shipment, we have child shipments also received. Uh, Now, when we are trying to expand the hierarchy, in the portal, it is showing product verification is required for these child shipment items. Okay, so when we are trying to do product verification for the child shipment number, SSC number, it is showing error message for us. An error occurred while trying to perform the product verification. Please contact the solution provider, including the details below. The server could not accept the request, it is showing.
So this SSEC, this is already commissioned to Tatmeen.
Yes, yes. What happened is supplier has shipped directly what he has received from the manufacturer. That
Mhm.
same SSC has been shipped to us also with the
Okay,
child inside the main shipment.
okay. Now, while you are trying to do the product verification of that child SSC, you are getting this error.
Right.
So have you sent this error to onboarding at Tatmeen?
No, today we
Yeah,
will
please
see.
send it. Please send it, and we'll look into it.
Okay, okay.
Mansoor, anything
That's it.
else?
And no, Nepal. Thank you.
Okay, thanks a lot. Thanks, Mansoor.
Welcome.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
How are you, Mr. Nabil?
Alhamdulillah, ahlan wa sahlan.
Fine. I am Abdullah from Jilfar. I'm working as SAP consultant for material management and warehouse.
Ahlan wa sahlan.
أهلا بك. We are during now for implementation for EWM system,
Yes.
and actually we are uploading the file to a server, not B2B. And after project of EWM finish, we will go through B2B process. Now, my question here, I have a barcode device, handheld, Honeywell, Android OS. I download that mean application and I try to I make I use some sample for the code of SCC. I scan it. System when I go to option of verification, system is not scan and take me to the next page for that number. I don't know that the problem already. I sent the email for Mr. Walid from technical support of Tatmeen, and he not responding for me. And I send many reminder for him.
We do not have somebody called Walid.
Yeah, I send many emails for Mr. Walid about this issue. For barcode system, Tatmeen application is not working when I scan the barcode.
Okay. Moeed, you want to take that?
Yes. So
Yeah.
first thing, what Nibal is saying, we don't have Mr. Waleed here. So if you have some issue, route it to onboarding@tatmeen.ai. That is the first thing. Second
Okay.
thing, any issue related to the devices that you procure. So if you have Honeywell, Zebra, or any other thing, you need to go back to the contractor or the supplier and tell them that this is not scanning. They know what to do. They will tell you how to do the configuration on your device so that this application can accept the scanning. This is done
Yeah,
by the this is done by
already
the
there is one
Honeywell.
email I sent it to onboarding, and
Mhm.
the Mr. I think Mahmoud Badruddin,
Mahmoud is from Honeywell. He's not from Tatmeen.
and Tatmeen also they are not yani, give me a solution. Just they are escalate me for other guy.
Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. Any issue related to device, if device is not scanning, capturing the scan, this is an issue which will be taken care by Honeywell or Zebra, whichever device you are using. So the device support guys, for example, if you are using Honeywell, the device support guys, they should support you and tell you how to configure and tell you the exact steps. We can route it to Honeywell. We can expedite this for you guys, but that's it.
Hmm.
This is not our device. The device is from Honeywell, and the configuration is coming from Honeywell. The operating system and the application was tested, and it's working on configured devices.
Yes,
The
actually, I contact with Honeywell and they give me a configuration and I configure the device and I make all solution. I use all solution. Same issue is there.
Okay,
See,
so the device is configured, you're saying.
Yes, already I contact Honeywell. I contact there is a company, engineering company, who's come to give us training first for the Tatmeen. Also, this guy they configure with me, and he faced this issue when they give us a training, and actually they skipped this issue and leave after training. I
Okay.
contact after him Honeywell many times, and they give me this document configuration, and I configure the device based on this document, and the same issue still. And my infrastructure team they bring a new device from Zebra, also same issue.
Okay, just to comment on what you said, we are not giving any training. So whoever company you brought to give you the training, we are not responsible for whatever they are
Okay,
doing.
okay,
This is
no
not
problem.
us. Yeah.
Okay, but
So
I'm focused with the issue, please.
yes.
This is other
Yeah,
topic.
so just to confirm and for everyone on this call to know, we are not offering or selling any training services to anyone. This is a company that you got. We don't know anything about this company. But Moeed, okay, Abdullah, can you send the error message to
Ac-
onboarding at
Actually, there is
tatmeen.ae?
no error message. System, it should be after a scan, they take me to details screen, right? Automatic.
You're using product verification, correct? Product
Yes,
verification
yes,
screen. Okay.
yes. Then system is not taking me to next screen. But if I use a camera, system is working fine. But when I use a laser, the RI, system is not take me to a next screen.
see, I understand what you are saying and your frustration in this. The only thing that we can do, if you can just write an email like Nibal said to onboarding at Tatmeen, that this is happening, your exact device name number, and we will route this email to Honeywell and tell them to expedite and to help you guys or to get on a call with you guys and get this sorted as soon as possible. This is what we can do to help you guys.
Okay.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, but actually, I will send reminder because the mail is there. I'll send a reminder again, and also
Please make sure to which email address you sent this email to onboarding
one
at Tatmeen.
second. Yes, onboarding of Tatmeen.
Abdullah, the last email we have from you is on the 6th of January. And
Yes,
on
yes,
that
same
time,
issue.
at
From
that
that
time, we
time,
told you to reach out to Honeywell, and looks like you reached
that
out to Honeywell and you got the
yes.
configuration, but there's no email communication from you after the 6th of January.
Okay, I'll send again. As I told you, that even after configuration, same issue.
Yeah, but we didn't receive that update from you after the configuration. So please send it to us now and let's look into it. Yeah.
Okay, and if you share and if you look to that email, you will find the video for the steps what I follow.
Yeah, the video was before the configuration.
Yes, yes. After configuration, same.
Okay. We'll look into it and we will get back to you. Yeah.
Please, please. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Abdullah. Thank you. Bakir, good morning.
Good morning, Nepal. How are you?
All good, all good. Thank you.
Nepal, my question regarding the an error received from Tatmeen. Once we have checked from our server to the distributor, we have received an errors. It's mentioning that there is a mismatch between the expiration and the production date.
Sorry,
So-
Bakir, can you speak slowly? We're confused a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, it's an error message
Yeah.
notification from Tatmeen back once we have checked from our 3PL to the distributor. Okay, the error mentioned in this email is regarding a mismatch in the expiration date. So upon further investigation from our side, we found that sometimes the expiration date is rounded up, which means the end of the current month. So for example, if we are produced in March, so the expiration will be end of March after 2 years.
Okay.
So maybe it's perceived from Tatmeen, from your validation from database, it's an extra few days more than the 2 years or 3 years. That's why it's giving an error. So my question here, if we can just open like an allowance or increase the acceptance of the expiration by few days, just in case if we are rounding up till the end of the month.
So,
Got my point?
just one point I want to clarify. So, commissioning is done. Now you are doing which step, which you are getting an error?
The commissioning is done, and we did the shipping to the 3PL, to
Uh,
the distributor, sorry, from the 3PL to
so-
the distributor.
Okay, so on the shipping step, you are getting this error, right?
Yes.
So, the process for expiration date is we are not calculating expiration date. So when anybody is doing commissioning of the products, at that time, whatever expiration date is put into the serial item or product or JTIN, that is stored in Tatmeen. And when you are doing the shipping and all those activities, we recheck the expiration of the event. At that time, you are putting something else what was there in the commissioning. Have you changed something? Can you re-verify what expiration date was done when you were doing the commissioning and what expiration date is there when you are doing the shipping event? Can you re-verify that?
Okay, I will check. But just
Yeah,
also yes,
yeah.
go ahead, please.
Yeah, so I understand your point. So we are not manipulating anything. We are not calculating anything. We are just receiving the data, whatever you guys are feeding to feeding to Tatmeen. So
Okay.
just
Okay.
just re-verify what
Mhm.
was there during the commissioning event. And if still you feel that you did commissioning and shipping expiration date is
Mhm.
correct, and there is something wrong in Tatmeen, we will then check and we will
Okay.
see what is
Okay.
happening,
Okay,
right?
but you are not validating the expiration date based on the registered shelf life. You are not doing this comparison or matching. Am I right?
From where? Sorry.
For example, if I'm shipping right now a product with the expiration date more than the registered, so Tatmeen will stop me from that?
I think so.
Expired products.
Yeah, I think so.
Not expired. I mean mismatch in the expiration. Now, this is my point actually. Now the product is registered for 2 years. What if my product right now is giving 2 years and 3 days and 5 days?
See, but that expiration date is, we got to know this expiration date from the commissioning event. So whatever you have put in the commissioning
Okay.
event, we are storing it.
Okay.
We are not
Okay.
changing that. This is what I'm
Okay.
saying.
And there
Got
is no
it?
validation. It's just matching what's commissioned versus what's shipped.
Yes.
Okay, got your point. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Bakar. Thank you.
Thank you.
Deepak, good morning.
Good morning, Nabal.
Good morning.
Nibal, I have a question regarding GCP. So currently we had completed reporting test cases to Tatmeen and it went through perfect. Soon we will move on the production. Our major problem or challenge now we are facing, we are unable to get a GCP and we tried to go to GS1 website. But unfortunately, this website, it give only 50 search daily and after that it get blocked. We had returned to Tatmeen also, so not Tatmeen, GS1, and they revert back to us with the mail. They are saying that currently we are building a solution that will allow us to find details and all Tatmeen related products and partners. But they are saying this is in the current in testing phase and soon they will release. Is there any way we can get this information? But what we understand and we try to check in the market also, everyone is facing the same challenge. So how to move? That is one of the challenge we are facing, because we have a lot of products and I posted on the board also the message, and someone also replied they are also facing the same thing.
Okay, unfortunately, there's no solution. We have to wait for JS1 to share the solution with the industry. You need to build your own database. Unfortunately, that's how it is for now.
Yeah,
But JS1 promised us that they will be working on the solution as soon as possible.
but
We
time
have
frame
to.
is one of the challenge, because without that we can't move, and that is yeah.
You need to build your own database and you need to maintain your own database.
Is there any third party from where we can acquire? I mean to say, or only GS1 is only source and we have to wait for them?
If GS1 doesn't have it, then no one else has it.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nabal.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And sorry for people who are in line that I got a little bit, but Microsoft Teams for me got the queue confusing a little bit for me. Now I think it's back to normal. Ratan is next. Ratan, can you please unmute yourself?
Nibal.
Hello. Yes.
Nibal, I just have a simple, I think maybe there's a understanding issue. Just want to know that at which point that Tatmeen is checking, or in the supply chain process where ministry or the authorities here checking the Tatmeen process.
Okay.
Suppose I started shipping.
Yeah.
And I have did the shipping. I'm a manufacturer.
Okay.
So I have shipped the goods over the Tatmeen. So now, if the distributor physically receive the goods in their warehouse, they will start the Tatmeen, or it is at the point of customs, or at the point of import permit, or
at customs. At customs point. Yes.
So how it is connected with the customs? Like how the custom will get this information?
Yeah, there's a process called customs release on Tatmeen that you do not see, but it is there for the government, for the Ministry of Health. Once they inspect the shipment, any medical shipment needs Ministry of Health approval, and there are Ministry of Health representatives at the border points that are importing medicine, and those representatives will be releasing the products, or customs releasing the products on Tatmeen once they inspect it. At that time, they will verify whether the products were commissioned to Tatmeen or not. If they are not commissioned to Tatmeen, they will not release it. This is how the process goes.
So at the suppose now I am doing the manual shipping, and they will check the SSCCs there, or how the data of the
They
permit?
will scan SSCCs if they are aggregated. If they are not aggregated, then they will verify one by one. But this is why aggregation is required and mandatory on the serialization guideline. Now the revision of serialization is going to happen later on. But ideally speaking, your shipment should be packed, aggregated in SSCCs, and the customs will verify that SSCC is there on Tatmeen.
Okay. So as of today, like as of now, as per the earlier meetings and the sessions, I understood that the aggregation is not required, but in upcoming shipments or in coming months, we should have the aggregations.
Aggregation is mentioned in the serialization guideline. Now, the ministry informed us verbally and also written communication that They will review the serialization guideline and they will remove the mandatory part of aggregation. Tatmeen at the moment doesn't validate aggregation, but look at it from a practical point of view, it is very difficult to deal with individual items if they are not aggregated and not packed. So aggregation will help you, will help the licensed agent, and will help the pharmacies receive and simplify the process of shipping items as well. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much for the clarification.
No problem. You're welcome. Uh, Sohaib, good morning.
Good morning. I'm from the PHC, Fujairah, working as a pharmacist. I just want to know about our role in the PHC for the Tatmeen.
The role of what? Sorry?
What's our role in the Tatmeen?
You are
Because
a pharmacist.
we are working with,
Pharmacy,
pharmacist
correct?
PHC,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, so this question is answered in the FAQ document that I referred to earlier, and your role as a pharmacy is receiving the items that the licensed agent is sending to you or the local distributor is sending to you, receiving them. If there is any unpacking to be done, you need to unpack those items. And then once you sell those products to patients or dispense them, then you need to report the dispensation event as well. Those are your parts, but I would highly recommend that you go through the FAQ document on Tatmeen. This will explain more your role and what you should do. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Saib. Rafiq, good morning.
Very good morning, Mr. Nibal. Thank you so
Good
much for
morning.
the meeting.
You're welcome. Thanks.
Thank you. Nibal, see, actually, one colleague has raised the same question, actually, this for the GTN list and the GCPs. Why we
Yes.
don't have access for directly from Tatmeen to download the GTN list, it's updated list? Because
Yeah, that database is not managed by us. This database, the master database, is coming from GS1, not from us. So this is why we communicated and the ministry communicated to GS1, and GS1 are, as mentioned by one of the partners earlier, one of the callers, that he reached out to GS1 and they informed him that they are in the process of developing that API for
system,
everyone.
exactly.
Yeah.
No, we had a meeting yesterday with Branching directly, City Pharmacy had with the team of the Branching team. So what they are giving the API system is that we need to request through GTI number, and they will provide for the detail for that every time for the every single GTIN number, not like consolidation. What if, for example, as a distributor, City Pharmacy, all GTIN list, if I need it with through all the GCPs with this SKU wise, they are not going to provide in that consolidation. They will provide as per the requirement for the each SKU level. So maybe if it is implemented in a Tatmeen level, and we can easily download this details, and we can have our medial software, we can upload it and keep the tracks. So
At
this
the
is the
moment,
best thing. Yeah.
Yeah, at the moment, Rafiq, it's not within our scope, and it is not something that we are having on Tatmeen. The source of information is GS1. It's not Tatmeen. Tatmeen receives it from GS1 as well. My recommendation is that if BrandSync are opening that to you, then whenever you are receiving a GCP, then you need to save it and maintain it in your database.
Yeah, that we are doing already. We have the database, we made it. But the thing is that if something needed from other like pharmacies and medical centers and hospitals integrating their system, they are requesting us. So we should give them the updated one, latest one. So that's the reason.
But you also need to request it from GS1 and save it in your database as well. That's how I see it. In the end, it's up to you how you manage your database.
Yeah, that's fine. We will do it that. But please, if you just keep in mind that give some stress on that and take it and update the Tatmeen system to have this facility to take everyone advantage from through the portal.
I will raise it. Moeed is here. He can comment on that as well.
Yeah,
Thank you
sure.
so much.
So Rafiq, thank you for the suggestion. We will look into it if we can help you guys out in the future releases. We have taken this point. No problem.
Thank you so much. And the other point is that reported stock and non-reported stock. if I am invoicing to the customers, okay, and then customer is acknowledging and with the through the GLN. If he acknowledge, if it is getting the failed, maybe this is the reported pack also is there, non-reported pack also is there, right? Because of that reason.
No, I didn't get a question.
No. For example, I am invoicing in 10 SKUs together in one carton.
Okay.
With the different SKUs.
Okay.
And we made one SSCC code for that carton.
Yes.
And customer received and scanned.
Yes.
Maybe in that 5 SKUs reported to Tatmeen. These serials available in Tatmeen. Remaining 5 SKUs, there is no serial number in that. Actually, it's a before 13 December stocks.
Yeah, that's fine. So what is the challenge with that?
That maybe the customer, when we scan this, it will show failed or
so it
is
will
successfully received.
It will show only those 5 which are known to Tatmeen, because if something is not to show you that what is inside an SSCC, first you have to tell this to Tatmeen, right? So this means at a previous step you must have done some packing item where you will say that under this SSCC these 5 SKUs are there, and to report you report it to Tatmeen. Now while receiving it or scanning it or product verification, whatever you are doing, if you are scanning the SSCC, it will only show you 5, because other 5, that is physically something else, but on system it's not there. So for system level, you will only see whatever you have reported to Tatmeen.
Okay, you mean that? Yeah, I got it. But so you mean that 5 units already acknowledged in the system when you scan it, right?
Yes. So if
that 5 SKUs.
Yeah, so if something is not there in Tatmeen, you will not know it, right? Because system is relying on the information that you guys provided.
Because I am taking the only that one SSCC code we are scanning. The customer is scanning. Not all the SKUs is going, single SKU is not scanning. He's scanning only one SSCC code. So he will show in his screen that successfully acknowledged.
Yes. Successfully acknowledged.
Even non-reported stock.
Non-reported stock will not be acknowledged. We are acknowledging only the reported stock. 5 SKUs which are reported to Tatmeen, we are acknowledging that one. If something is not known to Tatmeen, how can Tatmeen acknowledge that, right?
Yes, right. No, just the question is that, for example, if we are going to give them this two different stocks in one pack, so that which is non-reported stock will not be shown anything for us, for Tatmeen itself, and even customer, he don't know exactly, right, which is reported or non-reported.
Yes.
So for reported, if he goes into the product verification and he scans the SCCC, he will see the hierarchy that inside this SCCC, how many items are reported to Tatmeen. He will only see those 5. He will not see the remaining 5 which are not in part of the not known to Tatmeen.
So he can see that these 5 SKUs are successfully done.
Yes, he can see that
under one SSCC code.
Yes.
Where in the message log, right?
In the
Product verification.
Product verification also he can see it in the message log also.
Okay, then. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Rafiq. Thank you. Interesting question. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Rashid, good morning. Rashid, can you unmute yourself?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, we do.
Actually, I just want to check if there are any Tatmeen compliant handheld devices which you recommend or something in any brands.
Yes, if you go to tatmeen.ae and you go to journey.
Okay.
Okay, at the bottom there is devices.
Okay.
Can you see it?
No, actually I haven't gone there. 1 second, just.
Okay, I will share my screen then.
Okay.
Okay, this is tatmeen.ae. You go to onboarding journey and you go to the bottom. There is here devices. Can you see it? Okay. This is a list of recommended devices or tested devices.
Okay.
You can choose any of those devices if you want.
Okay. Also, one more doubt. These devices, these are barcode read this thing or camera. Which one does this capture?
No, they are both. There are laser cameras, handheld scanners, thermal printers, colored scanner, coded scanners, different types of scanners.
Okay, okay. So in the mobile application, even I can directly scan using instead of the camera, I can use the barcode scanner and scan it, right?
Moid, you want to comment on that?
Yes, yes. So you can use the barcode scanner. Just make sure the configuration is done. If you are scanning using a barcode and the application is not reading the barcode, please reach out to your manufacturer, Honeywell or Zebra, whatever device you have, and they know what configuration needs to be done on your device. They'll tell you.
Okay, actually, I have a device with me. I'll tell the model. It's TC Honeywell TC Zebra model TC15BK.
Okay.
Will this support? Do you have any idea?
CT50?
Is this part?
It's TC15, yes.
Yeah, it's already listed on the website.
But we are having troubles in scanning the GTINs. It's reading the SSCs fine, but while we are scanning the GTINs, we are facing so much issues.
It's configuration issues.
It's giving us additional characters. And
Yes,
we reached out to...
Yeah, for that one, Zebra needs to give you the correct configuration.
Actually, I have. Can I get any contact number? Actually, I have the Zebra to fix this. If in case they need something from you people, is there any hotline or something which I can reach out to?
Do they need anything from our side for GS1?
No,
they don't.
They don't need anything from our side.
They know it, Rashid. They know the requirements. They just need to update the configuration.
Okay, okay. Anyhow, these people are coming to my office today. Let's hope this will get fixed today.
Go to the serialization manual published on tatmeen.ae if you have any doubts. The barcode and the details of the 2D matrix is already listed there.
Okay, okay. Okay,
Yeah?
bro. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thanks,
Okay,
Rashid.
that's
Kartigai.
Kartikai. Yeah,
Yes.
last week last week call I have mentioned that we are from Nari and are unable to upload the aggregation SSC number in Tatmeen. We have uploaded only the each level and unable to upload the SSC. So we have sent mail and I have received the mail today 11 o'clock from Tatmeen that they are working on that case. So one of my colleague need to discuss on this. So I'll give it to him. 1 second.
Hi, Nibal, this is Sridhar, and we have another couple of batches ready to be shipped to the UAE.
Okay.
But the onboarding itself is not successful. So we are actually, we don't know what to do now, how to proceed further.
Okay, so the issue that you were having was that it's asking you for import permit for SSCCs, correct? This is what you were saying.
Yeah, correct. Yes.
Okay, we are looking into this issue and we will get back to you as soon as possible on that. We saw the message and we are investigating it.
Okay.
For the next batch, what should we do? We should ship it to UAE and then wait for this result and then move it to the Tatmeen.
See, the ministry informed us that they are not, at the moment, they are not stopping any shipments. So we really don't know till when that will happen. They are not stopping shipments for being reported to Tatmeen.
Great information. Okay, yeah.
But we cannot confirm whether you can proceed or not. Yeah, you need to reach out to them.
Fine, that's great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
Shall we?
Thank you.
Yeah, another question. Is if we are facing the issue in the first batch, can we test the second batch? Can we hold the first batch and we can do the second batch? We can try to upload the second batch with the less serial number and with aggregation quantity.
Sure, you can do that. Yes, you can test any batches you want. You have the testing platform and you can do the testing there.
Okay. Okay. Parallelly, we will check the second batch and we will try to upload.
But again, second batch also, the aggregation information is SSCC only. Primary only is with the GTIN and serial number. But the aggregation is we are doing with the SSCC number only. So again,
yes,
it gets stuck.
you are doing the right thing. However, we need to understand why this is happening to your SSCCs in specific. I have tested it and it was working on my system, but we will get back to you on that as soon as we figure it out.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks. Kilada, Minna, can you please unmute yourself? Okay.
Dibal.
Yes. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. This is Mina speaking from Switzerland. I have maybe two questions in this regard. We are a pharma company, like a marketing authorization holder, and we are producing in total about 4 or 5 products to United Arab Emirates. I have only two questions. My first question, if I understand correctly, from the onboarding documents shared on the Tatmeen platform, aggregation up to pallet level is not mandatory. So this means we have units and we have the cheaper cases with SSCCs, but it's not mandatory to have also pallet SCCs, correct? Or am I mistaken here?
It's not mandatory, no. Tatmeen is not validating that, no.
Perfect. The reason I'm asking this question is we are producing a kind of big batches, big lots for Arabic countries, and then after the production, we are splitting somehow the batches. Like, for example, if we are producing 10 pallets, we ship 2 pallets to Emirate. We ship 2 pallets maybe to Saudi Arabian or Oman. So at the end of the day, it can happen that we are shipping shipper cases on a pallet. So for example, we take 10 shipper cases, put them on a pallet and send them to Tatmeen. So this means I would need to report only the SSCCs of the shipper cases, right? So if I have 10 shipper cases on a pallet, I report this to Tatmeen and then it's done from my side, right?
If you want to report on a shipper case level, then yes. Sorry, Moit, you were saying something.
So, for the when you are doing commissioning to Tatmeen, it should match the exact hierarchy that you are doing. For example, if you are packing those 10 SSCCs under a pallet, so you tell Tatmeen the complete hierarchy, pallet, SSCC, then batches and everything else. So whatever you are sending physically, exact replica should be sent to Tatmeen, because at custom, if, for example, you have packed this 10 SACC in a pallet, and at custom, the custom inspector receives the pallet, he will scan the pallet. If you have not sent this data to Tatmeen, then custom clearance will fail. So that's why it's very important, whatever is actual, that is replicated in Tatmeen. So it's up to you if you want to pack it in a pallet or not, that is totally up to you. But whatever is physical, that should be replicated.
Perfect. That answers my question. So this will be allowed, for example, if I report to Tatmeen 3 pallet SSCC, for example, and then a partial pallet with no SSCC, only shipper cases, this will work as well, as long as I report the SSCCs of the shipper cases.
Correct. Correct.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. I have still one question more, which is we already we finished the staging phase. So, and we are aiming to go live soon with the reporting to Tatmeen Hub. Now, my second question is, we learned that we get from our partner in United Arab Emirates, we get a kind of a shipment permit number, which should be included in the shipment report or the commissioning report we are sending to Tatmeen, correct?
Correct, yes.
And my question is, in this shipment permit or import permit, I don't exactly know the name, can we include more than one GTIN or only one GTIN per
No,
permit?
you can have multiple GTINs on one shipping permit.
Okay, perfect. Just the information should match at the end what I'm sending to Tatmeen and which shipment permit number I have.
It should be, the quantity should be less than the quantity on the shipping permit number. You cannot ship more than what you got approval for.
Okay, perfect.
Equal or less, yes.
And the last question from my side, does this shipment permit has an expiry date, or I can order one and ship 2 years later?
Yes, it has an expiry date, 3 months.
It has an expired.
Yes, this is the current expiry date of the shipping permit given by the ministry. But you need to reach out to them and check the expiry date.
Okay, I think our partner in Emirate can do this on our behalf, right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, good. Thank you. No further question from my side, and thank you for your answer. It was very helpful.
Thank you. Thanks for coming. IBITS UAE. IBITS, are you still with us? Okay. Muaz Tayabi. Hello. Yes, we hear you.
Yeah, just one quick question only. If suppose we have already actually circulated all the supplier to inform us whatever the delivery they are making, whether it is commissioned to Tatmeen or not. If, even though after that, if suppose supplier is commissioning any item informing to Tatmeen and they are not informing to us, so is there any report or something we can know from Tatmeen that these are all, it would be like in Tatmeen portal, it would be like goods in transit.
Yeah, I think you're referring to shipping, not commissioning. Commissioning, they can do whatever they want on their system. It will not affect you, but you're referring to the items that they ship to you, correct?
Yes.
Okay. No, unfortunately, this report or this feature is not on Tatmeen yet. It is available only for the Ministry of Health and the government officials. If at a later stage the ministry requires us to give it or create that feature for the partners, then we will do. But at the moment, it's not required and not given to the industry partners.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks. IBITS, are you still with us? IBITS UAE or IBITS UAE?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, Ravindra.
Okay. So yeah, I'll directly come on to the question. So I have one client. We are actually the exporter to UAE.
Okay.
We have two manufacturing site outside UAE. Two manufacturing different location, different GCPs. And different GCPs they are using for creating their own SSSC numbers also. We registered in MOHP and the same business partner synchronized with the Salesforce to Tatmeen. The one business partner, what we have on Tatmeen, in the same business partner in the additional GCPs, we added the another manufacturing site GCP also. So when we trigger the message to Tatmeen staging, it's a warning, it's not an error because anyways the GCP is added in the Tatmeen. The only thing is what it says is partner does not found with that GCP as a warning. So we want to know the message got processed, that is fine. But if this happens in production, whether as per the technical as well as per the law, it's fine or because I have.
It is fine. You can ignore that warning. Yes.
Okay. That is one question. Second question is, that answers my question. Second quick question, I heard lot many questions about this aggregation is mandatory or not, right? That is something you, in the MOHP guidelines, relation guideline you have. So listening to the question, the same you have given. So what I understood is the aggregation might, that clause, what we have in that document might get changed later, right? Because my business is also asking, the same question we are giving them the answer like palletization or the aggregation till the pallet SSC level will help in the supply chain. But still they are saying, what does it really mandatory? So currently what answer I have got is not mandatory from Tatmeen side. You can still accept at the pack level. That the commission plus shipping file only, right?
Okay, you are the licensed agent, correct?
No, we are MAH.
You are the MH. Okay. So
yes.
Assume that you produced 1,000 items, 10,000 items.
Correct. Yeah,
and
it's
you
a bulk.
didn't you didn't aggregate them. You put them all in one big pallet box or crate and you send them to the licensed agent. How would the licensed agent receive them? They need to open that crate and scan item by item and make receiving 1,000 times.
Yeah. That is what we also told them. It's highly impractical to scan all those 100K, 200K per pack.
Yes.
So we recommended them to do the aggregation at the pallet level because they are saying they have the exiting pack and exiting case. And the pallet level, we are convincing them. So, since we are sending in the bulk, it's 100K or some 200K also items are there.
Yeah.
So it's what is your suggestion? My suggestion
Yeah,
would
at least you have
palletization.
something. You have case level aggregation. So you have
Yes,
something. You're not
case level.
scanning individual items. So that's a good starting point. But again, legally, the current serialization guideline says aggregation pallet level is mandatory. However, we have information from the ministry that this is not the case for the future. It will change, and we have adjusted Tatmeen to accept no aggregation as well. So Tatmeen is accepting commissioning only with no aggregation, or at least one level of aggregation. So what you will do, I cannot recommend to you what you should be doing. It's up to you. But you have the documents and you have the regulations published. You can review them and decide how to proceed.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing is that mandatory stuff in the document, that is not mandatory. That is what I'm assuming then, right?
On Tatmeen is not validating. Yes, Tatmeen is not validating.
Okay. So if they are, I mean, I understand physically or practically, it's highly impossible to scan that bulk of the item, but still technically we can send commission plus shipping directly, right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, that answers. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ravindra. IBITS UAE, you're still with us, or I can lower your hand. Okay. Safa, can you unmute yourself?
Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon, Mr.
Good
Nival.
afternoon. Good afternoon, Safa.
Actually, I have a question, and I already raised even through the Tatmeen import. I have one of my supplier, local manufacturer, when they get the local permit release from Mohab, it cannot be reflected in Tatmeen, so it give an error. For me, as a distributor, I need to receive this shipment, and definitely I will dispatch it in the market. And I cannot wait until the error to be fixed. They send the error, and that means people they are evaluate the case. But for me as a distributor, when I receive this shipment, how I will report it?
Okay. The issue of your supplier or your manufacturer was sorted out already. Can you please reach out to them and tell them to try again?
Okay, I will. But let's say in case it's not fixed.
Okay, as mentioned earlier, whether it's locally manufactured medicine or imported, the ministry at the moment, to the best of our knowledge, is not stopping shipments from entering or being sold in the market.
Yeah, I understand this point, but what they require for me as distributor, shall I put the stock for this shipment in the same Excel sheet and send it to you back to tell you this, or I will leave it? This is my question. How I will report the shipment that I receive it without Tatmeen, knowing that I already reported my existing stock.
I would say you don't need to do anything. The manufacturer needs to do commissioning, and if it's not commissioned, then you don't need to do anything.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks. Miriam?
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
We just want to raise the concern regarding the product supply chain. We see in the overview that we are end user. Since we are dental facility, we use these medicaments to patients like anesthesia. What's the main role of that mean for us, for our facility?
Okay, sorry, your good name, Miriam?
Yes.
Okay, Miriam, you need to go to tatmeen.ae and go through the documents. Go to the last tab, which is pharmacy clinics, and read your requirements there, as explained earlier on this call as well itself to another caller earlier. You need to receive, unpack, and dispense products on Tatmeen. But please go through the documents. The documents explains everything.
Even if we are just the receiver, we're buying from pharmacies, meaning we're the user.
You are buying from pharmacies,
Yeah.
but you are giving to patients.
Yes, like anesthesia.
Okay. In that case, the pharmacy is, you need to know whether the pharmacy has dispensed the products or not. I would say check with the pharmacy that you are buying from, whether they have done dispensing on Tatmeen or not, or they have sent you the items to your GLN, and then you dispense the product. I would say the second part is the correct one, but reach out to your pharmacy and ask them how they are handling the shipments that they sell to you.
So even for the suppliers or medical representatives that we are buying?
No, for medical representatives, they are coming on behalf of licensed agents. So they are selling you products from the licensed agents. These you need to receive and unpack and then dispense. Okay. And I would say also for pharmacies, because later on you need to connect the medicine that you have given to patients to the Malafi, I think it's called, system that will be linked to the patient record. So you need also to receive it from the pharmacy and dispense it to the patient as well.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank
Ives, let me allow the mic for everyone. Please try to. Okay, we hear you. Ives, please speak.
Hello.
Yes. Yes,
Hello.
we hear you. Yes, we hear you.
Okay. I am speaking on behalf of Ibn Battuta Medicine and Medical Equipment Store.
Okay.
Actually, we are having a group of pharmacies. I'm
Yes.
handling IT.
Mhm.
So we are developing software for the pharmacies.
Okay.
So I have one doubt that we need to send test cases for each pharmacy separately, or from one test case we can approve all. You can approve all the pharmacy.
If you tell us in the test case file that this test case represents those GLNs, all those GLNs, and you are using one system for all those pharmacies or all those GLNs, then it's fine. You don't need to send the test case for each one of them. Plus, the B2B user that you have created should be one for all these pharmacies, correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay, then in that case, you don't need to send a test case for each pharmacy. One test case file would be enough.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Then one more doubt.
Yeah.
How we can upload opening stock?
Existing stock.
Yes, existing stock.
Yes. We will send you a link, or we already sent a link to the SPOC of that GLN. Please reach out to the SPOC and check whether they have received that link. That was sent on the 5th of December, if I recall. And it has a link on how to download the template and how to upload the file.
Okay. Then one more doubt. We got one live invitation to our Ibn Battuta Medicine and Medical Equipment Store.
Invitation to register?
Yes. No. Production link. We received already.
Yes.
Then we need to test it again.
No. Once you test on the staging, you cannot test on the production. Whatever you do on the production is recorded. So you don't need, you cannot do test cases on the production. You test only on the staging.
For example, if we receive any shipping from a non-production GLN, what we have to do?
I didn't get the question, sorry.
For example, if we receive one shipping from one customer, one supplier, which is not onboarded on Tatmeen.
Okay.
So what we have to do?
You should urge them to connect to Tatmeen and report those products to Tatmeen, because later on, once the ministry starts inspecting facilities and visiting your facility and checking the items that you have in your facility, whether they are reported to Tatmeen or not, and then you'll need to answer lots of questions to the officer. So we recommend that you urge your suppliers and your customers to connect to Tatmeen and start using Tatmeen for shipping goods between your GLMs.
Okay, we need to answer for their mistake also, because they are not.
I'm not from the ministry. I'm not a regulator. Yeah, so I'm just telling you that this is what is happening and this is what might happen. I would say please urge them to connect to Tatmeen and send you the products on Tatmeen itself.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Thanks. Raju, can you please unmute yourself?
Yeah, hello everyone. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
We are from a hospital. Actually, I work for a hospital, so I wanted to just know like what is the deadline, because I was referring to this one of the document, and I was pretty much not clear on the deadline or how this works, or when by when we need to complete this all implementation.
Did you see any document saying any other date other than 13th of December? I doubt. The go live date is 13th of December for all the industry. Last December, so 13 December 2022. Nothing changed. You should have been compliant with Tatmeen prior to this date. So if you are late, you need to do it as soon as possible.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. I think this was the last question. Thank you everyone for joining this call. We will share the link to the recording as soon as possible. Yeah, and talk to you everyone next week, next Thursday, hopefully. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day. Thank you, Moid.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks, bye-bye.